Most people believe millionaires are lucky. They think wealth comes from timing, talent, or being born into the right family. But that is not true. The wealthy are not playing a different game. They are simply playing by different rules. Rules that most people never learn. Rules that turn ordinary income into extraordinary freedom. Today, you will learn those rules. This is the hidden system behind every millionaire. You have been told your entire life that hard work leads to success. Work harder, stay later, grind longer. But if hard work alone created wealth, every construction worker, nurse, and teacher would be rich. Hard work creates income. Systems create freedom. The wealthy understand something most people never do. Effort is a short-term engine. Systems are long-term multipliers. AMP's person who works 60 hours a week earns more than someone who works 40, temporarily. But a person who builds a system that earns while they sleep will always outpace both. Warren Buffett said, "If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." That quote is not about stocks. It is about systems, automated, repeatable, scalable flows of value. The wealthy do not trade time for money. They trade systems for freedom. So what exactly is a system? AMP's system is a repeatable process that produces predictable results. It can be a business, an investment strategy, a content engine, or even a habit. Most people operate emotionally. They make decisions based on fear, pressure, or impulse. The wealthy operate systematically. They make decisions based on data, structure, and long-term outcomes. An emotional decision asks, what feels right today? By AMP's systematic decision asks, what produces results every time? That shift, from emotion to structure, is the foundation of wealth. Every millionaire you admire has a system. Jeff Bezos built Amazon as a logistics system disguised as a store. Elon Musk built Tesla as a manufacturing system disguised as a car company. Even small business owners who quietly become millionaires do it through systems, real estate portfolios, automated stores, or digital content engines. The system is the secret, not the hustle, not the luck, not the timing. The system. There are 3 levels of systems that build wealth. Each one compounds the next. Level 1, personal systems. These are the habits and routines that control your time, energy, and focus. Without personal systems, everything else collapses. Examples: AMP's daily schedule that protects your creative hours, AMP's budgeting routine that tracks every dollar, AMP's health plan that keeps your energy consistent. Personal systems create discipline. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates results. Level 2, financial systems. This is where money begins to multiply. Financial systems automate saving, investing, and allocation. Research shows that automated investors outperform manual investors because automation removes emotion. The wealthy do not hope to save. They automate it. They do not try to invest. They schedule it. AMP's simple example. Every month, a fixed percentage of income automatically moves into investments. No emotion, no hesitation. Financial systems remove emotion from money. And emotion is the enemy of wealth. Level 3, income systems. This is where freedom begins. Income systems are assets that produce revenue without direct labor. Examples: AMP's YouTube channel that earns while you sleep, AMP's rental property that pays monthly cash flow, AMP's digital product that sells automatically. The average millionaire has 7 income streams. That is not luck. That is structure. Systems compound. They grow exponentially, not linearly. When you build one system, it saves you time. When you build 2, they start to interact. When you build 3, they create synergy. Imagine this. You have a content system that attracts attention, AMP's product system that converts sales, AMP's financial system that reinvests profits. Each one feeds the other. That is how wealth accelerates. The wealthy do not work harder. They stack systems. Every system you build becomes a multiplier. It multiplies time, money, and opportunity. That is why millionaires seem to move faster. They are not smarter. They are structured. Wealth is not just about money. It is about decisions. Every financial outcome begins with a decision. Most people make decisions emotionally. They buy when excited. They sell when afraid. They spend when pressured. The wealthy make decisions systematically. They use rules. They use data. They use structure. Warren Buffett follows one rule: never invest in anything you do not understand. Yeah, that rule protects him because it removes emotion. You can apply that same rule to your life. Never commit to anything you do not understand. Never spend on anything you cannot justify. Never chase anything you cannot measure. Rules protect you from emotion. Emotion destroys wealth. Time is the most valuable currency. The wealthy treat time like money. The poor treat money like time. Research shows that top CEOs schedule most of their week in recurring blocks. Why? Because structure protects focus. Most people trade hours for dollars. The wealthy trade systems for hours. You cannot buy more time, but you can design systems that give it back. Here is a simple time audit example. List every task you repeat weekly. Highlight the tasks that drain your energy. Automate the ones that can be automated. Batch the ones that can be batched. Delegate the ones that do not require your skill. Most people reclaim 5 to 10 hours per week with this process. That is a full workday, every week. Wealth follows value, but value follows systems. Most people chase money directly. They ask, how can I make more? Now the wealthy ask, how can I create more value? Value is the result of solving problems systematically. If you solve one problem once, you earn once. If you solve one problem repeatedly through a system, you earn forever. Mr. Beast reinvests nearly every dollar back into his content system. That is why his growth compounds. He built a value system, not a channel. AMP's YouTube channel is a system of communication. AMP's rental property is a system of shelter. An investment portfolio is a system of growth. Each one delivers value automatically, and value attracts wealth. You cannot build systems that contradict your identity. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, you will build systems that fail. If you see yourself as someone who creates, you will build systems that grow. Research shows that identity-based habits are more sustainable than outcome-based habits. Identity is the operating system behind every decision. Change the identity, and the system changes automatically. The wealthy do not just build systems. They become the kind of person who builds systems. Your identity is the blueprint. Your systems are the structure. Your results are the reflection. Leverage is the multiplier of systems. It is how you turn one effort into 10 results. There are 5 types of leverage. At 1, time leverage automation, delegation, and batching. 1 action, repeated results. 2, skill leverage. Turning expertise into scalable assets. Courses, templates, digital products. 3, capital leverage money working harder than you do. Investments, compounding, reinvestment systems. 4, network leverage. This is the leverage most people overlook. One relationship can accelerate a decade of progress. AMP's simple example. When Nike partnered with Michael Jordan, it created a network effect that turned a shoe into a global system. One partnership multiplied the reach, the demand, and the cultural impact. That is network leverage, distribution, collaboration, and amplification. 5, content leverage. One idea, many formats, infinite reach. AMP's single video can work for you forever. Leverage is the force that turns systems into freedom. Here is the truth. Millionaires are not different people. They are people who follow different rules. 3 systems, 3 levels, 1 identity. Personal systems create discipline. Financial systems create growth. Income systems create freedom. Identity shapes the builder. Systems shape the results. Leverage accelerates everything. This is the hidden system behind every millionaire, and now it is yours. If you want to build these systems in your own life, if you want clarity instead of chaos, and if you want wealth that is built, not wished for. Subscribe to the Money Blueprint. This is where we turn systems into freedom.